Hello friends, welcome back to a new topic. So friends, today in this video I am going to share with you a very important concepts of which is one of the subjects of the LLB. So friends, here I want to share with you the complete information on criminology and penology. You can see the remaining videos from the playlist of the same, but here by way of this video I am going to share with you the general meaning of the criminology and its nature and scope of area, which is a very important questions which is generally usually asked in the examination as to what is the meaning of the criminology and penology and what are its nature and scope. So without wasting time, let's see firstly what are the general meaning of criminology. So basically, if I can say in a very broader perspective, criminology means the study of crimes, the causes of the crimes and the crime problem, the prevention of the crime and the various other effects of punishments on criminals and society and the treatment of the criminals. So basically, if we see ineffective treatment of juveniles and adults, both is also a reason for criminal behavior. The punishment and the reformative patterns have the effects on the criminals and society both. So firstly, if we see, as we are studying about examination point of view, so according to Professor Selin, what are the point of view on the definitions of criminology is, it is a study of law making, law breaking and reactions to law breaking from the point of view of efficiency of the law as a method of control is a useful objective of criminology. So basically, they are all saying about the objectives of criminology, because there is not a specific definitions given under the act, under the law, under the various jurists. So according to one of the other prominent jurists, Professor Sutherland, he says that the criminology is the body of knowledge regarding crime as social phenomenon. It includes within its scope the process of making laws, of breaking laws and of reacting towards the breaking of laws. So it is very clear that according to Professor Sutherland's definitions and Selin's, which have defined according to their point of view, the criminology in its nature sense, as they have ignored the modern clinical methods and the institutions like those of probations, parole, indeterminate sentence, open prison camps and other correctional measures, which are the outcome of criminological researches conducted during this century. So firstly, we see what are its nature. Criminology is basically totally different from the other sciences because the crimes of the same kind and nature are not caused due to the same reason in all the cases. For example, the cause of murders may be different in different cases. No universal principle can be set as a cause of murder due to diversity of behavior amongst the human beings. A man being highly sensitive may commit the murder on a very petty issue. However, on the other side, the other may not bring any change in his behavior on that issue. The murders may be committed for variety of reasons. For example, retributions, greed of inheriting the property, eliminating the rival in the trade competition, power aggrandizement, etc. So different theories of crimes describe different reasons for the commitment of the crime, but no specific theory in itself can satisfactorily answer these questions. So the criminology is concerned with the various causes which motivates the crimes and need to do away the things which make a man criminal. So basically, it all depends on the nature of a person and not on the nature of a crime as to who has committed and what are its consequences. So basically, what are the scope and area of the study of criminology? So the scope and area of the criminology can be studied under a few points. So first point out of them is, the first point is the reporting of law violations, clearance by arrest, criminal identifications, including operations of crime laboratories and the improvement of measures to record crime, arrest criminals and identify violators. So this is the basically scope under the criminology. Second point is a comparative study of criminal law in various countries as related to social, economic and political systems with appropriate attentions to transitions in developing countries and to the system of traditional sanctions in tribal societies. Third scope is the formulation, testing and revision of hypotheses or theories which attempt to explain crimes and delinquency in general or any particular pattern of offense or criminal activity in particular. Fourth scope is the study of recidivism and habitual criminals and the identifications of the first offenders with character disorders and mental disturbances who relapse into the delinquency and crime. So fifth main important point is the study and control of problems of deviancy which have a close connection with crime, such as abnormal sex offenders, or we can say the prostitution is also a part of that, suicides, narcotic drugs addictions, chronic alcoholism, addictive, gambling, begging and vagabondage. So basically the sixth important point is the study and implementation of law enforcement and the operation of special laws such as habitual offenders law and abnormal sex offender laws. And the next is the study of effectiveness of measures of treatments and rehabilitation of offenders by penal and correctional institutions, probations and aftercare services such as parole, which also include the study of impact of detention while awaiting trial or disposition. The last scope is the evaluation and operation of programs for the prevention of delinquency and crimes. So basically this is a very short video as to what are the basically its nature, scope, definitions according to professors and what are its nature. If you want more video on these topics, you can go to the playlist on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel so that all the new videos on this topic, and if you have any query with regard to this video, please mention it in the comment box. Definitely the answer will be given as soon as possible. Thanks for watching this video.